Well, hello. Hello, hello. Yes,
How's
tonight
everybody?
it is Aaron and myself. As many of you know, Sue has got the night off because her daughter is getting, I guess, remarried. They're redoing the wedding that happened 2 years ago. They are redoing it. Hello, Jan. Nice to see you. And yeah, so I hope she is having an absolutely wonderful time. And if she happens to watch this, on the replay, definitely looking forward to hearing all of the wonderful stories that she's going to have.
Yes.
Because she's going to have some stories. But yeah, I hope that they are having just a wonderful time. And yeah, that's really exciting that that they're going through the wedding all over again, just so everybody can be there and enjoy it and celebrate with them. So that is awesome. Hi, Denise. Nice to see you. And everyone else who has popped into the chat, hello there. So yeah, so we're gonna do a little chatting before we get to the sale. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and several times throughout the evening I'm gonna put Aaron's channel in, but now is a great time just to click on that link and make sure that you are still subscribed to Aaron's channel. Um,
Hey, sweet
every
tea.
Hi, Teresa. So every time, we have like a back room in YouTube where we can see numbers and statistics and all those kinds of things. And every time that there is like a day where they've like lost the data and they have to recover it, um, those are the days where I go, you know what? Go through your list. And I know you guys can't see that, but that's one of the reasons why I really stress, just go ahead and make sure you're still subscribed to the channels you think you are. Hi, Haley. Hi, Sherry. Yes,
Hey.
still at 1500, so that is working for me. So thank you, and thank you everyone who has subscribed to my channel. I appreciate you guys so much. I'm just doing a check right now. 1503.
Woo.
So 15 and 3 subscribers. But I'll take it.
Yes.
I will take it. But yeah, when YouTube loses data and has to recover to get all the statistics and everything, it's like, yeah, there's probably a good chance they unsubscribed you from a channel or two. So so yeah, I definitely will take a peek at my subscribers, channels that I'm subscribed to. But yeah, if everybody could just take a peek and make sure that they are subscribed to Aaron. And yeah. Oh, well, thank you, Robbie. That's all right. Not everybody is at, the same sales when things happen. So no, thank you, thank you. It's milestones are good. We just got him to the 500 milestone, so that was great. And yeah, so we hope to keep growing that. And we'll get Aaron to 1,000. We'll get him
Getting
to
there.
1,000. Now I get to work towards 2,000. It's going to take a little while, but that's okay. That's okay. I don't mind. So yeah, I hope everybody's having a really good week. One of the weird things that kind of is happening here, and hi, Leanne, and hello, Jen. Nice to see you
Yeah,
guys.
Jen.
Hi, Cam. So I know a lot of people don't follow the weather around, but apparently earlier this week and kind of into now, Alaska has had some really crazy weather, even for them. And they were having like hurricane force winds and really cool temperatures, which caused our temperatures now to drop about 10 degrees. Now that we're getting there, because we usually do. So like Alaska's here, then it goes, well, I'll do this for Alaska because we know it goes down British Columbia, and then Washington's just right here. And so the ocean out here, the it kind of goes in a circular pattern. So it kind of goes over and then it comes down to us, or maybe it goes the other way, goes this way, I think. Kind of swirls around Alaska and then it comes down to like Vancouver and Seattle, that kind of area. And so, yeah, so they've had cold, really strong winds. And so now we're getting a couple days of surprisingly cold before it goes back up into the 70s. So yeah, that was kind of interesting. I haven't noticed winds at all, which is good. Not too much in winds, and we're supposed to be getting a little rain, but I don't know. I don't know if that's going to happen. Then I don't have to go out and water my potted plants if it does rain. Oh, so I'm getting an update. So Jen, I was not able to pop in on Jen and Christine today, but Christine sold 200 Wade Whimsies. Wow.
Wow.
So holy cow. And hi, Amy. Nice to see you. So yeah, for anyone who may not know, Sue is taking the night off because her daughter is doing they're doing the wedding that they had 2 years ago. They're doing a do-over so that everybody can join them. And so that is where Sue is tonight, enjoying the wedding festivities and probably the rehearsal dinner tonight, I would think. And yeah, so next week, hopefully, we will get some great stories before she heads out again on the cruise. I think there's 1 week in between. So I think it's wedding, then she'll be back a week, and then it's the cruise, I think. But we'll see if I've got that right. Hello, Bonnie. Nice to see you. So yeah, so Aaron, how has your week been going?
Oh, it's been pretty good. I've been busy working and getting a little fun time in. So it's been pretty good. I know some of y'all may have seen on Instagram. I was at a baseball game Wednesday, Nationals game. I took Sue Spiezio to the baseball stadium. Even though it was dark, the way I took it, the picture was very dark, but I did have the shirt on. I couldn't redo. I only had like 3% left, so I had to just deal with it with that. And then y'all saw my pretty good bowling score last night. I had a 170 in one game, 169 in one game.
Nice.
You know, I haven't. It's been a little bit. Haven't been bowling a couple months, so trying to get back into it.
Yeah, I'm sure it takes a while to get that feel back
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not a bowler. Not. The couple times I went bowling, yeah, gutter balls. Lots of gutter balls. I was not good at bowling. Because you really gotta read each lane is set up in a certain way, and you gotta know how to read it to kind of arc your ball to get it in the right spot. And yeah, that's not gonna happen. So when you were at the baseball game, did anyone ask, what is the Sue Spiezio show? Probably.
No, nobody really asked, but I would have gave the info. They were all me and my the guy I bowl with. We went there. I told him, but he already knew. But it was like, yeah. So everybody else was kind of into the game a little bit, but I think some people saw it and saw the channel it was on. So who knows? Some people may check it out.
Oh, I was reading Jen's comment about how they put the bumpers in the lanes. Yeah, I would need
Oh
that. I would
yeah.
totally need that. And Robbie saw around noon that things weren't going well because Thomas couldn't get the car repaired and they were running late. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Yeah, you don't want to play around with New York traffic and be running late. But you know what? Being the mother of the bride, guess what? They'll wait for you.
Mm,
They'll wait. They'll wait. So hopefully, yeah, I haven't had a chance to check Instagram yet. Hi Jeannie, nice to see you. But yeah, we'll keep that monitored to see what Sue has posted. And other than that, you know, I have no clue what has been going on this week. I have been following because you know I'm kind of a Marvel and everything's kind of geek, Disney and all of that. So so I have just been following kind of the D23, which is the big Disney thing, all of their announcements that have been going on for all the movies and TV shows they have coming up, and that's the spare few minutes that I have. That's where my brain has been. So let's see. Oh, Robbie says that she was talking about getting a handicap Uber. Okay. So so we'll see. We'll see if anybody has a chance to check in to Instagram and see.
yeah.
Hopefully maybe she's posting pictures from the hotel. I'm hoping that she's made it there because it is, you know, 7 o'clock Eastern time. So I'm hoping that they made it there. Um
Yeah.
yeah, you know, Instagram isn't easy for everyone. I'm always challenged to post things because I don't know, I can't think of anything to post really. I mean, I know I've got a whole house of stuff to post, and yet my brain just kind of goes, I don't know what to post. So I'll get in there. I'll get into doing that again. Hi, Sabrina. Hi, Simi. Nice to see you guys. Yeah, so it's just me and Aaron
Sabrina.
tonight, and you know, anything that comes to mind, hey, pop it into the chat. And uh, oh, you were watching. Oh, you were watching that. Oh, and now you wish you had. Yeah, I did not watch. I did not watch. I knew a little bit, and that was more than enough. And I was good.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I was good at that point. But yeah, so no need to rehash it. But yeah, if you're I knew someone was going to ask. So there is an actor named Army Hammer. He's done quite a few movies. He's odd, and the family is a little odd. And there is a kind of documentary out there, and I can't remember what the name of it is. Uh, no, I don't think this has anything to do with the 60s horror movies. Um, yeah. Although I don't think that really, I don't know. Well, maybe Jen's seen it, so maybe she can address that. From what I know, it did not go that far. Um, but it's odd. I'll leave it at that. my gosh. Uh, Hi, Helen. So yeah, I was trying to, as I was getting some stuff done, I was popping in, I was watching Helen's craft off. So I know I saw some of you in there, but yeah, if you guys haven't checked out on Friday nights, a couple hours or so before this, no, she must, yeah, I think she starts like 2 hours before this. But she does a crafting live. And, if you are a crafter, talk to Helen about coming on, because you can even, like if you have your phone, you don't have to point it at yourself. You can just point it down at what you're crafting and working on. And, you know, and think about joining Helen for her crafting. Who knows? Um, you know, you can get a whole audience and show us something interesting that you're doing in your crafting, because we all really like to see what people are working on, what their little specialties are. So yeah, that's I know a lot of people don't like being on camera, and especially with the craft off, you're really, kind of wanting to show what you're crafting anyways. So if you're not comfortable having the camera on you, just, put your phone pointed down at what you're working on.
Mhm.
And that's one way. And I know a lot of people say, "Oh, I don't have a YouTube channel." So, but you know what? You do. Every single person who's in the chat right now does have a YouTube channel. You may not post anything to it, but you do have a YouTube channel. And if you're a crafter, people love watching crafting videos. And again, you don't have to show your face on the video. Just show what you're working on and just kind of explain what it is that you're doing and how you're doing it and where you get your supplies. And people love watching that kind of content. And yeah, so just kind of consider opening up that kind of avenue, because you just might have a lot of fun doing it. And like this, you get to meet a whole bunch of wonderful people and hang out with them in the chat. So it is a lot of fun. And Denise has one video from 2017. That's okay. Jen's going to be watching it. She's going to give you a big thumbs up, and she's going to give you lots of hearts. But yeah, it's really easy to, to have that kind of setup where you're just, pointing down and looking at the crafts, because I'm sure you guys have watched crafting videos where you're not looking at someone, you're just, watching them work. So yeah, you know, and again, everybody's got a YouTube channel. You just might not have any content on it. Oh my, because, you never know. You, like Sue, could be the next YouTube sensation.
Yes.
And you know who's really good to watch, for and not for crafting videos, but just for videos that are facing what they're doing, and that's Auntie Christy. And I know a lot of you in the chat know Auntie Christy. But yeah, her videos, she does unboxing videos, because she gets some subscription boxes. And so she'll share, by doing an unboxing, or if she shows, or if she buys something from a reseller, then she'll do an unboxing to show, what she bought. But yeah, it's really interesting. And absolutely, if you're interested in doing it and want to see like what kind of angle to do, watch Auntie Christie's videos. They are extremely helpful. And hi, Michelle. Yes, well, they're not on vacation. This isn't cruise week. That is coming. That is coming. Cruise week is coming. No, her daughter is, they're redoing the wedding. So her daughter got married 2 years ago during the lockdown. They really didn't have anybody there. It was just a very small group. So now they're at a hotel. What was it? I can't remember. I want to say it's the TWA hotel or something like that. But apparently there's a hotel that's built by, I can't remember which airport, but it's all done in like 60s style, very throwback looking hotel. And so they've booked the rooms at the hotel to have the wedding and reception and everything in. So that is what they are doing. We're hoping that they made it. We heard that they were having some car trouble. So we are absolutely, hi, Lindsay. So we are hoping that they made it. And yeah, next week, I think that Sue will be here next week before they leave for the cruise. I think so. So we'll get some stories from her about the wedding. We're looking forward to it. Oh gosh. And so what else is going on? Oh my. Well, what have you got going on, Aaron? you've got something going on.
Yes. Let's first off with I'm going to announce that I have a sale tomorrow at 6 o'clock p.m. with Sabrina. Simon says, let's make a deal. And so yes, and Sabrina, I haven't forgot. I will send you the information you need after the show. And I have, in honor of Sue Spiezio, I have a little bit of a doll show representing this show that we have. So the dolls are going to represent Trisha, Sue, and I.
Oh boy.
Doll figurines, I've kind of mixed them in. So I'll do. You want to make me a little big so I can?
Oh, yep, I can do that. There we go.
There. All right. So Sue, if you're probably not watching now, but if you watch the replay, this is for you. You know, it's the honor of you. So here, first off, we have Trish. Hello, everybody. I hope everybody's week was good. Happy Friday, everybody. Yes, thank you for coming and showing support. And so please check out our merch. Sue Spiezio shirts, the Sue Spiezio buttons right here. Please check out my merch right there. I'm not as good as Sue Spiezio, so you gotta deal with me. And so I would like to introduce Sue Spiezio. Hello, everybody. It's the Sue Spiezio Show. Ha ha ha. How's everybody doing today? Yes, we got a lot to do, a lot to catch up on the week that happened this week. You know, so and so had a big fight on reality TV today, and all of that happened. So, oh, and I'm kind of hungry. I may have to do a security board. I can say it.
Oh, a charcuterie.
It's a
Yeah, I
charcuterie
can't
board.
say
Yes.
it
I'm gonna teach you an Italian word for the day. Uh, ciao. Ciao. Forgive me. But so we got Aaron here. He's going to show some pictures and tell them about his week. So we have, it's Aaron Proctor, the ephemera guy, living in a big brooch hat. Oh yeah, it's Aaron Proctor, the ephemera guy, living in a big brooch hat. Oh yeah, big brooch hat. Hello everybody, how's everybody doing today? Yes, we're gonna have some wonderful pictures for you, and we're gonna have a fun, great time. Thank you, Spiezio, for my wonderful my wonderful song. Thank you, Tris, for having me on. Oh, thank you, Aaron, for coming. Me and oh man, didn't even think about that. But yeah, me and Jody are gonna hit the club tonight. We're gonna live it up. Whoop 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 whoop. So
I know Aaron does look like he's been working out, doesn't he?
Yes. So thank y'all all for coming, and hope you have a great show. All right. I try my best.
Now, Aaron is a lot taller than me, but I don't know if that's quite the right ratio, but he is taller. Now,
so
Aaron, be sure and show us the new brooches you have on your hat also.
Oh yes,
he's got some big brooches on his hat now.
Yes, I got a new shipment coming in soon, so watch out. These are my two favorite ones right here. But it's a couple. My three favorite ones are my Spiezio button, the wonderful Kiss Lips button by the wonderful, fantastic Janice, and this button right here that was given to me by the wonderful Nikki. So yes, I love every one of them, but these three are very special to me. They were wonderful gifts from people. Wonderful people.
And Denise likes the turtle.
Oh yes. So so for Sue, that was an honor of you. We hope you're having a wonderful, amazing, fantastic time. And we want to thank you for all of the joy and laughter you bring to us on Fridays. And I want to, before we get started, I want to thank you, Tris, for providing wonderful content for people and giving a lot of people opportunities to showcase their great items. You do a great job, and we appreciate you very much.
Well, I am so happy to have lots of fun guests on, and if you guys didn't get a chance to see my Wednesday sale, I had Mary from Ancestral Beginnings on, And yeah, she had some really nice things. So she is another channel. Make sure you're subscribed to her. Um, but oh, and I will mention on Saturday night for my late night sale at 10 p.m. Eastern, I will be having Jan from Antiques from Karen on. So we're going to be doing speed selling. I know it's late night. Have a cup of coffee, get a Red Bull, whatever your preference is. Because yeah, we're going to be doing some speed selling. She is, oh gosh, what are we down to? 40 some days? Yeah, 40, just 40, not quite 30, but we're still in the 40s. For her to get her mother's house cleaned out. It's crazy.
Wow.
But she's going to have those items that she just does not want to transport to the new house. She doesn't want to break them, doesn't want to risk it. So that's tomorrow night. Tomorrow
So
night on my channel. Jan will be joining me. It'll be 10 o'clock Eastern time, 7 o'clock if you're on the Pacific coast. And yeah, we'll be doing some serious speed selling. So, because we got to try to get through, as much of it as we can to get it out of that house.
how long has he been cleaning? How long has he been doing that? Like when's he start?
Ooh. Well, she's had her YouTube channel for what, a year and a half?
Oh wow.
I think she's had it about a year and a half, but yes, she's been working on it for years before the YouTube channel. She was taking stuff to
Yeah.
Rehouse, which is a store, kind of in her area where she can take like a lot of the hardware, the doors, windows, all the crazy things that were like in the basement of the house. And then, yeah, because she could hardly even walk through, you know, to get anywhere. And so, yeah, so she started off kind of overwhelmed and slow, and then started watching YouTube to get some ideas, and then started her channel. And then it's just kind of everyone's had such great suggestions for her for helping her determine if things have value or not. Should they go to Rehouse? Should they go to Goodwill? Should she try to sell it? Yeah, so it's been quite a journey for her to kind of get to this point. And yeah, trying to clean out the backyard, trying to clean out those trailers to get those out of there.
Wow.
It has been a huge effort. But yeah, this last year in particular has been such a big push, and they have done so much work. And yeah, and now the house is sold. So and the barn is done at their new house. So they do have some place to move the stuff to, which is what they're doing. They're moving stuff out. Some stuff it's just not worth it, so it's going away. Some stuff is, going to other places. And so yeah, she can see the end of the road now.
Yeah.
But it'll be so amazing to see the house like empty. It's gonna be shocking, I think,
Yeah.
to finally see the house empty. I don't know how full I know we'll get an update from her tomorrow on how full the barn is, but I know that they've been anticipating with shelving and everything, all the stuff that's going to be coming up. And
Yeah, I
yeah.
definitely gotta check out your show tomorrow. That seems like it's gonna be quite a bit.
Yeah. Yeah. So we did really well a couple of weeks ago. I think it was 3 weeks ago that she was on. And yeah, I think we sold a lot. There were, I think, just a few things that didn't sell, so that went really well. And again, she just, when you're transporting things in a trailer, and you're going to be hitting potholes and everything, you can wrap things really well, just like we do when we ship it. You can wrap it really well, but that's just no guarantee that, you're going to hit something in the road and the trailer's going to move a certain way, and things can get damaged that way. So yeah, so she's working really hard to get some of the more breakable, valuable items just shipped out so she doesn't have to worry about transporting them. And let's see, Denise says she had a guy come and buy a stove. He works on the show with knives. Oh, he is building a place to make knives. Wow. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I did not. I know she's done a couple of working lives that I have not been able to check to get updated. So I'm gonna try to work that in too, to get updated before before Saturday. Um, and yeah, so anything, we're all trying to help out in the best ways we can. You know,
Yeah.
it's
We
a
almost feel like we're a part of this journey too. So this is so cool.
Yeah, and yeah, it's been a lot for her to kind of take on, and to for how overwhelmed, and not even knowing where to start, to she's come such a long way, to having they've got kind of a plan now, so that helps. But yeah, her mom, for the items that she collected, she really had a great eye for a lot of the things that she did collect. And it is really fun now to see, when she unpacks, those boxes and stuff, to see what it is in there. And yeah, stuff that, hasn't seen daylight in who knows how long, some of those things, and now they get to be enjoyed again, in someone's house, so that's really nice. And, is there any more Christmas crap in the house? I don't know. I can we guarantee that she found it all? I don't know at this point. I'm kind of curious to see if we're gonna find any more in there. But yeah, so that'll be fun. And then on Monday, I'll be doing my weekly sale with Janine's. We are on, I think, her channel this week. So yeah, you'll want to make sure you are subscribed to Janine's channel, so that you'll get the notification, hopefully, when we go live. That'll be 6:30 Eastern time. And then on Wednesday, for my Wednesday sale, I'm going to be having Helen and Janine's on my Wednesday channel, my Wednesday live on my channel. And then on Wednesday morning at 11 a.m., I will be on Helen's channel with Jen and Helen and someone else, and I cannot remember who that person is. But yeah, so I will be joining them in the morning, then they'll be joining me in the afternoon. It's going to be great. And and Amy found me through Jan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jan is awesome, and she's just a really fun addition to the community. I know she's not a she doesn't, she's not a reseller. She's not interested in selling outside of, what her mother left her. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see when they stop selling.
Yeah.
Will that happen at some point? But I'm hoping that because her and Dean are, let's see, she does, oh gosh, now I can't even remember. She does what, woodwork and sewing and stuff. And so I know eventually the barn will be for their crafting, what they enjoy doing. So I hope that through that they will keep putting out YouTube videos. Hi, Vanessa. So that we can see kind of what they're doing. Um, you know, after they stop selling. And kind of tying back to Helen's crafting, so many in the reselling community are crafters also. So that's a nice tie in. So yeah, so thank you guys for joining us tonight. I appreciate it. I'm sure Aaron appreciates it too.
Yeah.
And yeah, so um I've got a couple of things like I have had in the past that are multiple pages that we'll have a fun time looking
Hey,
at.
KJ.
Hi, KJ. And let's see, is there anything else that I can think of? Did I write notes on anything else I need to mention? I don't think so. But if you guys, have questions about things, you can always throw them into the chats, and absolutely, we will, we can answer, any kinds of questions that you guys have. And I think with that, because we've kind of gone over everything that's upcoming and all of that stuff, so we will go ahead and get on with the sale. There we go. And then yeah, as stuff comes up. Well, I've got one thing that I think we're going to get a lot of chit chat out of, which is kind of why I decided to bring it. So I think that everyone's going to enjoy looking at that. But I'm going to put Aaron back up on the big screen, and we're going to go ahead and get started on the sale.
All right. All right. I have a 11 by 9 picture photo, and it look like they are all gathered for a picture, and they look like they are building something, like they're breaking ground of that's about building something. Almost want to say a railroad or something like that. But I want to do this for $5. It's seen it's got a little bit of wear and tear around the edges, but not that bad. There's no information on the back. I was looking, but so you see people there gathered. I guess that may be you got the workers and yeah, maybe some wives and the children, but they got the workers right there. You see the beams, still
Yeah, that's
beams.
quite a hole they dug out of the ground also
Yeah.
for those beams. And then, so in the front, is that also a crane or part of the crane in the very, very, very front?
Yes.
Nope, the bottom front. Nope, the other front.
Hold on. Oh.
Nope. Nope. Okay, so if you're looking at it down, yeah, right down there. Yep. I was just trying to see because that looks like it's kind of dug into the ground also. Oil drilling, that could be possible. Looks early
Right here.
20th century.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking right here. Like it almost looks like a the train where the steam comes out
Mm.
somewhat, and then there's like a vehicle all in the background.
Hmm. What's on the other side in the background behind the workers? There's something back there too.
You mean right here or
Yeah, no,
that?
back where you're, yeah, behind that. Yeah,
There's
back.
some mountains back there and other things.
Hmm. Interesting.
There's some, I guess, some barrels or something. I don't know.
Well, it's a really big beam for all those people to be standing on it, that's for sure.
Oh, and I didn't notice that. There's a guy up on the beam.
Oh, yeah, there is.
Yeah, he's way up there.
Wow. Well, how did he climb up there?
Now I wonder where it's at. You know, that's the one thing I've always want to ask when I see the picture is where is it?
Yeah, that's a lot of dirt. Interesting. You think there's mountains in the background. Yeah.
Nevada, maybe.
Yeah, it sure is flat, isn't it? Huh. Who knows? Maybe that's the first building in Las Vegas.
Yeah, could be. Maybe the first casino being built.
But yeah, some of the men are in suits. Very fancy, right?
Yeah, I guess they probably like the guys who bought it or the who are the in charge.
Hmm. Interesting. Yeah, that is really a unique photo, but it would be fun to try to figure out where it was taken. If you could, like try to if there was any hint of any information on there somewhere, because there's, oh, I see, there's a little building behind them, like the little office building for the construction site, probably. But yeah, that is yeah, that's something. No idea where that is or what they are building, but it looks like it was going to be pretty big because that's a really big crane
Yeah,
that you can't see the top of, but that is a really big crane.
and you see the beams right there.
Mhm. Yeah, whatever it is, it's gonna be really big by the time they're done. Yep. Well, that is interesting. And yeah, and Kim is right. A lot of oil does come out of the deserty areas. Yep.
Yes.
So very good point. Yeah, that is interesting. But I don't see any takers on this one. But if somebody wants to go down that rabbit hole, you just let us know. And you can have that photo for $5. That's a nice, good-sized photo too.
Oh yes.
And don't forget, there is the little guy up in the bird's
Yeah.
nest up there. I hope that's secure.
Yeah. He probably got up. I don't know from almost like climbing a rope up there. They're like,
Maybe. Maybe that was the more direct way. And yeah, the men in suits could be the investors and their families.
yeah.
Yep. All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and pass on that one.
All right.
And I am going to start with, let's see, what am I going to do here? Okay. So this one is going to start at, so I'm going to be showing this one and a few pages at a time. And so we'll be going in and out of this one. So it's going to be kind of a running, ongoing start with this. So it's going to start at $12. Oh, could it be a start for a bridge? That's a good question.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, do you see? Well,
Water.
you can't really see like a bridge to where, but yeah, I can't really see. But there could be a canyon there. It is really hard to tell. All right, so we are going to go back to 1971. And we've got, I have to admit, I'm not familiar with this one, but I'm sure it's very similar to Teen Beat and those other ones. But here we go, Spec Magazine. This was 35 cents. August 1971. And here we go on the cover, one of everybody's favorites. We've got David Cassidy. And in this magazine, you can see we've got, just using first names, David, Bobby, J5. We know that's the Jackson 5. The Osmonds, the Bradys. Oh my goodness. So I thought this would be fun because I have a feeling a lot of people will have fond memories of some of the guys and maybe gals in here also. So I guess we could see, were people Bobby Sherman fans or were they David Cassidy fans? We'll see how many people remember. I don't know if Bobby Sherman, I know, was popular, but I don't think he had as much lasting popularity as David Cassidy did. And oh, this is part 2 of a tragic illness. I do not know. Oh, eye trouble. Okay. I did not know that. He had eye trouble. So that is there. And oh, there's his glasses. And oh, Bobby Sherman went on to be a policeman. I did not know that. I did not know that at all. All right. Okay, so Denise is starting it. So we'll be keeping this ongoing as we go through the magazine. So here is the Grapevine. We've got David Cassidy. Who is it? Oh, Paul McCartney. Here we go. So it just says Paul McCartney and family. And we know one is Linda, but I'm looking at the kids going, I wonder if one of those is Stella McCartney. And Stella McCartney is now a big-time fashion designer. And then here we have the Supremes. And let's see on the next page, let's see what we've got here. Bobby Sherman and, okay, well, that's not David Cassidy. I'm not sure who that is. see what that says. Oh, maybe that's Western. And then this is Olivia Hussey and Dino Martin Jr. And I definitely remember her from Romeo and Juliet. I think that's still my favorite. The Romeo and Juliet that Olivia Hussey was in. I think that's still my favorite adaptation of that movie. And then, oh, here we go. So here are some pics. We'll see if people remember these fellas. I have no idea. And oh my. So I'll bet people remember that Lee Majors became quite a celebrity with his very famous TV show. We've got Flip Wilson. And we'll see if people remember who this guy is. Because he doesn't go by Jim B anymore. And of course, little Ronnie Howard. Oh, the mystery pick. All right. Does anybody remember who that is? Okay, and did anybody figure out who Jim B was? So we've got two mysteries here, Jim B and the mystery pick. We'll see if anybody can figure out who that is. I do see a couple of right guesses. And hi, Mary Beth. Hi, Leslie. Thanks for joining us. That's right. That's right. So I don't know. I don't remember him ever going by Jim B, but yeah, James Brolin is a little more of how we know him, right? Barbara Streisand's husband. But yeah, Jan Brady, whatever her name is. Who was she? Was she Eve Plum? I can't remember. I think that was the actress who was Jan Brady. I think that was it. He was on Marcus Welby. All right. Okay. So we'll go ahead. We'll stop there for this round. I'm going to write that we've got Denise in at 12. And we'll take a look at Erin's next photo, and then we'll go back to the magazine.
Okay. Actually, I want to show something before I show the one that I'm going to show next.
Okay.
I think I found the other picture that goes with it.
Whoa, nice.
So if you would like for me to re-bring it up again, let me know. And there's something odd in this picture right here too that I want to point out. So maybe next round I may bring it up again.
Well, go ahead and show us.
Okay.
Now I have to get a better look at this building now.
Yeah. So that's the building right there. I guess for the building up. Now it's getting you getting the outwork on it. And where's he at? If you look, it's hard to get it. Let me see. Do you see a little figure right there? And the only figure you see, and it looks very blurry.
Mm.
It's kind of ghostly like. You
Yeah,
see it?
like a guy in a white t-shirt.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And this one right here, for some reason, it got cloth on the back
Oh,
of it, and it's kind of like that. Maybe it was a part of a book or something. But
yeah.
then it says
Oh,
December 24th, 1925.
nice. Nice.
Yeah, because he's the
That's great.
only person I see in that picture of an image of a person I see. And it's yeah, it almost like a ghost like picture.
Now the structure that we saw in the first one that you said looked kind of like an engine or something on a train.
Yeah,
Is
right, right there.
that same
I
piece?
believe so. Yeah, you see it right here. The closer.
Okay. Okay. So it's like they're kind of building the building and it's almost being incorporated into like that far end of whatever.
Yes,
Very interesting. All right. But yeah, it sure is. It's a building in the middle of nowhere, and it's a really big building.
yes,
Like really big. Wow. It's like it has to be something that's maybe even still around almost 100 years later because it looks
yeah.
like it's being really well built.
Mm-hmm.
And that is a lot of steel being used to build that, and they don't want that building going anywhere, but wow. It's like, where's the water coming from, for it? Where's the well, I mean, 1925, yeah, a lot of the buildings would have had electricity back then, so really interesting that they are, yeah, in the middle of nowhere building this huge building.
Yeah, like no trees, no. I'm like I said, that's why I'm thinking
A lot of dirt.
Nevada. When was okay? Okay, I got a trivial question. When did Nevada develop and take started to be developed?
You mean like Las Vegas?
I mean, yeah, Las Vegas.
Ooh, that is a good question. Um, I would think that they were starting around that time.
1905. Hoover Dam started in 1931.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, it would seem like some structures would be going up, but yeah, that would be interesting to know if that could possibly have been one of the more original hotel structures for Vegas. I guess you could oh gosh, what was that guy? Bugsy something. I remember that Warren Beatty played him in a movie where he met his wife. She was also in that movie. But yeah, he was like a really big developer. Yeah, Bugsy Malone. He was a really like one of the original developers in Vegas. Bugsy Siegel. There we go.
1920.
Yeah, I think the spoof movie that they did maybe was Bugsy Malone, but he was Bugsy Spiegel. But I remember, Warren Beatty played him in a movie where they were showing the development of like a lot of the casinos and stuff in Vegas, but I don't remember what year the real heyday, but this could have been a very early development there.
Yeah.
But having a lot of dirt on the ground definitely, it's a good indication. 1905, Las Vegas became a town. And Vanessa, I don't know. Nope, don't know them. I think that there was a lot of funding from, yes, outside type investors. We'll
I
call
was
it that.
like,
We'll call it that.
yeah. I
um,
just remember that movie. What was it? Casino.
yeah, I think Casino was a little later. I think that was like the 60s
70s. Yeah.
or 70s. Yeah. Yeah, that was another one that showed, yeah, where some of the money was coming from and going. Definitely. But yeah, I mean, it could be. It could be. So that's really neat that you found another photo for that. So yeah, so if anybody's interested in these photos, let Aaron know,
Yes.
because that is really cool to have found. Now, if only they took another photo, maybe you'll come across it in your
Yeah,
little
I may have to
stash.
keep looking. I got
Maybe
tons of them
it's in
all over the
there.
place, so I will keep an eye out.
All right. Well, we'll go ahead and excuse me. I'm going to let Aaron show another photo while I cough.
You're all right. Um, Here is actually it's about a 10 by 7, and here is actually a tomb or like it got to be of a famous person because here it says, I think it says Harley or Hardy tomb something cemetery, and it was this photo was taken in Mansfield, Ohio, or developed or taken. And you see right here, I guess this is the tomb of the the person, and you see there's two guards there right there at the door. You see people gather around there.
And what's your start price for this photo?
Oh, it'll be $5 start price.
Wow, that is something spectacular.
Yes.
And what is those columns that have the thing on top? What?
Yeah, they're like angels, I think, on there. So they're like big white columns with angel statues on there. You see, I don't know. I mean, that may be
Mm.
I guess that's must be maybe a statue too. There's like a lady right there.
There's like 100 statues in front.
Yeah, and yeah, so I guess it's these people going in.
Or maybe that's just a lot of like maybe floral wreaths or something for the funeral, or but
Yeah.
there's so much. See if you can hold the photo like a little closer and see if it can focus on what some of those things are in the front there. Wow, there's just so much.
Let me see. Yeah, I think it's flowers all up in front.
And it's like, how long was that mausoleum there? Um, because that looks like some kind of an ivy or something that's grown along the top of it there.
Yeah.
Like, how long has this been here for all of that to grow? But it looks like maybe someone
Oh, it's Harding tomb. Harding.
Harding tomb, and what town is it in?
Ohio. Well, the picture on here says uh Mansfield, Ohio. You got an O.
Oh, Harding, maybe. Oh, could it be Marion, Ohio? Because that could be President Harding.
I was thinking that maybe I thought maybe it could be the president too. It says
Uh,
Mansfield, but he could have been
it
like
doesn't look like it, but it could be.
I couldn't make out this word right here.
Oh, that could be Marion.
Yeah. It could be, yeah. Yeah.
Just because
Cemetery, yeah.
I just Googled it, and it's President Harding was buried at Marion Cemetery.
Okay, so it probably is Marion Cemetery.
Didn't you have some other pictures of President Harding?
Was it Harding or Harvey? Who was I think it was the one that did 2 years. He only did like 2 years, and he ended up dying or something like that,
Oh,
or something.
right. Right. Yeah, I remember that now. Um yeah, it doesn't what they show in the picture here is like are a bunch of columns, but not quite that structure, but maybe that's looking at it at a different no. Well, it just doesn't quite look like what they have shown as President Harding's tombstone, or tombstone, like his mausoleum, because it's built like a round Grecian style. But I don't know. Let's see what other people are oops. Yep. Thank you, Denise. Yep. So I see you. So we'll let yeah, we'll see if other people can Google it and see, because unless oh, maybe this was when oh, no. I was looking, they do have a construction picture. Interesting.
Yeah, I don't have a date. Well, there's a 73 right here. But I don't know if that's for the date. It looks older than 73 for sure.
Is that when the the mausoleum looked like it was older than that, but let me go back here. This is interesting. This is really interesting. Yeah, so he died in 1923. I think the Hardings were the memorial was trying to see when the that fancy one was built. Maybe this was in between. Let's see. We're moved to the memorial and buried there in 1927. Okay, so maybe this was right when he passed. So it might be that this is where he was when he passed, and then they built the fancy one. It looks like they didn't build that until 1927. So there's a few years in between when they were building, but that's what it looks like, very possibly, that this is where he was. Then his wife passed after him, and then that round structure, if you guys look at it, that round structure was then built after both of them had passed. So very possible, but wow, yeah, no wonder there's so many flowers and everything, since it was a president who had passed away. But yeah, it does look like President Harding. So yeah, that's a really interesting one. That is really cool. And yeah, kind of fun to kind of do some research on that one and try to figure out what was going on there, and why there are two guards out front. That makes sense.
Yeah,
Because I don't think, necessarily, even for just your average person or even your average wealthy person, I don't know if you would necessarily have two guards out front, but makes sense if it's a president that has
yeah,
passed away. But very interesting. And yes, I almost thought at the beginning, I saw somebody, and maybe it was Denise, say that it looked like bunnies. And yeah, I could totally see, because I almost thought they looked more like bunnies. Like, I thought, is this some kind of a carnival? Because they've got bunnies, but yeah, being angels makes a whole lot more sense. Yeah, it is surprising that there isn't a flag. You're right. And maybe there just is one and we're just not seeing the view of it
yeah.
in this angle. But yeah, that is really interesting. So that was a really fun one to take a look at. And yep, we've got Denise in for $5 on this one. So if anyone else is interested, now is the time to put your offers in, because we are going to count this down for Denise. And then she'll have a really interesting photo to do some research on for sure. All right, so we're going once, going twice, and sold. Well, Aaron looked at the tops of those and thought that they were angels. So angels or eagles, we'll see.
Actually,
But he,
now that I see this one right here, I think it
Yeah.
is eagle.
You think it's an eagle? Okay.
Yeah. I
It's
just
like
saw the
a
wings and I
presidential
thought
symbol.
angel.
No, either one would be good. It's a cemetery, but maybe it makes more sense to be an eagle being a
Yeah.
presidential.
Yeah.
But yeah, very interesting. All right. So this one again is we've got the $12 and we've got Denise in for 12, but if anyone else is interested in this, let me know. So here we've got TV shows. Does anybody remember these TV shows? This one was going. It wasn't staying around. This one was staying. And I have to admit, I do remember this one. And I used to watch this show all the time. But I think I ended up catching it on the reruns, when they were showing things again. But the one that was going was called The Interns, and it had Chris Stone and Steve Brooks. I really don't remember either one of them. And the other one was Alias Smith and Jones. So, yep, Robbie got it. Alias Smith and Jones. Yep. And that was Pete Dool and Ben Murphy in that one. So that was a really good Western. I liked that. And then we've got an ad here for a magazine called Loving Fashions with David Cassidy on the cover there. And then we've got, oh my gosh. Okay, everybody knows who that is. I will bet. Oh my goodness. Now we'll see if everybody gets that one in the chat. And we'll see if anybody says it the way that that a lot of people do. There we go. Denise has got it. Marcia, Marcia, Marcia. That's what I was waiting for. Hi, MJ. Oh my. All right, here we go. Here we go. We just had this conversation. Was it last week? I think it was last week when people were asking about a certain someone who they used to watch all the time, every day, I think, after school. And here you go, guys. Here you go.
Be right back.
All right. So, is everybody guessing who that one is? There you go. Denise has got it. So, yeah, for the people who were asking about who is Barnabas in this Dark Shadows, there you go. So it looks like in 1971 that it was off the air. Let's see. Here is your off. No. It just says a tribute to Barnabas in memory of Dark Shadows. So maybe by 1971, Dark Shadows wasn't on anymore. But there you go, Aaron. The next time we talk about Barnabas and Dark Shadows,
Okay.
there you go. That is the man. And this is Oh, this is an ad here for The Secret World of Boys and your very own personal diary and date book. Ooh. And oh my goodness, here we go. So Greg Brady goes on a date. There we go. What is this? Okay, trying to figure out what this is. You can always count on radio station WVOK in Birmingham, Alabama to present swingin' shows with a guest lineup, but who is the guest? I have no idea. But there we go. Don't know who these people are. Oh, no? No. Oh, that is. Okay. So that's Mike Nesmith from the Monkees. There we go. That one I recognize. Kenny Rogers. Don't know. Okay. And the others don't know. All right. We'll see if anybody remembers. I'll show the other side of the page, but does anybody have a clue? Because I recognize his face, but I would not have remembered his name. So we'll see if anybody's got the kind of that's a memory for being able to figure that one out. But I'll give you guys a little bit of a chance to try to figure that out, because there is one movie. I think he may have done more than one movie, but there's one movie in particular that I do remember him from. So we'll give you a little bit of a chance to see in the chat if you remember which one he's from. Home Alone.
Michael Jackson.
Okay, because I'll give you guys a hint for the movie that I remember him from, and that is Oliver. So I think it's the 1968, 1969, something like that. The Oliver Twist, but I think it was just called Oliver. That's where I remember him from. And it is Mark Lester. I would never have remembered his name, but I do remember him from that Oliver movie. Now, whatever became of him, I have no idea. But we will stop there, and we are going to go back to Aaron. You never saw that Oliver. That one was a really good adaptation. So if you haven't seen that that Oliver, I would say take a when you're going looking for movies to watch, see if that one is available a little before your time. But no reason why you can't go back and watch the older classic movies. They're great. They are wonderful. That's right. That Marianne, that was his big famous line in that movie. That is absolutely right. May I have another, sir? Yep. Let's see. He was an English acupuncturist. Wow. Yes, that was the one with Jack Wilde in it. And yep, for all of the HR Puffin Stuff fans, that was Jack Wilde who was the kid in HR Puffin Stuff. And so yeah, he was in it as the Artful Dodger. Yep, that was his character. All right. And so interesting. He became like an acupuncturist. Very cool.
Yeah. So now I have a little pouch with a picture in it. And if you remember this picture, yeah, I had a couple of it from her. I think she may be a little bit of an actress. Because here it says her name is on here. I'm gonna cover the address up a little bit. It says, I think it says what, LL Hickens? Heckett? Heston? Heckens?
Heskett. I don't know. That's a hard one. That's not clear.
Heskett. Yeah, you're right.
I
Heskett.
think it might be Heskett.
Yeah, I think it's H. I think it is.
Heskill? Maybe
Heskett. Heskett, I think.
Heschel. Maybe Heschel. That is a hard one to read.
Yeah. And she has.
I'm gonna go with Heschel. What do you guys think?
And this was in Los Angeles, California.
Phone numbers there.
Yeah, I'm like, is that a number? A phone?
Yep.
It's MA.
Yep.
Okay, good. Because this was taken.
Phone numbers used to be like areas were in little zones.
Oh, okay.
And so like if you lived in this area, maybe MA was like, Mason or something. And so you were MA and then your number. So you're in this region and then that was your number. So yeah, that's how phone numbers used to be.
Okay. It was taken in May 28th, 1945.
Wow.
And I'm going to do this for $3. I don't think it really matters with the street address too much, but
No, the house is probably still there.
But yeah, so
yeah, I remember her. Yeah, she's a nice looking woman. Yep.
Yeah.
But you're right. Yeah, she was the one who had the Red Cross stuff, but the photos look like they were taken by a professional photographer, and her posture and everything in the photos was like staged very nicely. So yeah, she had to have been either an actress or an advertising model or something. She's got a great look, and all the photos of her are so well done.
Yes.
Now, what's on the front of her? Is that a brooch?
Yeah, it looks like it's two of them, like two leaf brooches or something.
We're always on brooch alert.
Yeah.
And yes, Marianne, I will bet. Yeah, because, back in the days with the party lines, oh, yeah, I'll bet the operators knew what was what in a given town. Whose phone was going to have the best gossip that day? Yep. Yeah, that is a nice photo. And a great case that it's in.
Yeah.
Almost like her, like a business card. Here's my photo, here's my information. Of course, I'm sure not that operators would admit to listening in on party lines, but I mean, you're just kind of sitting there waiting for the phone to ring. What else are you going to do, right?
Mhm.
Oh my. So no takers for that nice photo. All right. Well, it looks like we are going to pass on that.
All right.
Okay. And so we've got on the magazine, we've got a high offer so far by Denise at 12. So next up, we've got Mike Cole. Does anybody remember Mike Cole? I have to say, I do not remember him. So let's see, what are his movies? Well, he's doing ABC's movie of the week. Do we remember ABC's movie of the week? The Day They Took the Babies Away. Ooh. It's a sci-fi thriller that takes place in the future. Mod Squad. Thank you, Juanita. Thank you. There we go. That totally makes sense now. But here are some photos. So thank you. Yeah, I just could not place him. But that is it. And then we've got an interview with Chad Everett. Yeah, well, I was so young that I only remembered watching a couple episodes originally of the Mod Squad because it was on later at night, because they didn't want little kids like me watching it anyway, because, it was for teens and adults and stuff. But wasn't everybody on the Mod Squad like incredibly good looking? wasn't that kind of the point? It's like you had to be like, kind of an A-list looker to get on the Mod Squad. Hi, Auntie Christy. And so Chad Everett, this was Dr. Joe Cannon, but it doesn't say. But yeah, Dr. Joe Cannon was his character. Yeah, Peggy Lipton. And then what do we have? Oh, the Grammy Awards. All right. So we've got, of course, because they're featured, Bobby Sherman and David Cassidy at the Grammys. Can you imagine wearing a bow tie that big? And hi, Patsy. Oh, yes. Sue popping in. And then here we have Jack Cassidy and Shirley Jones. Right there. And yep, I was just getting to that. Yep, Simon and Garfunkel. That's a whole lot of Grammys they have. And then here we have, oh, the Osmonds. Oh, look at these groovy outfits. Woo! Oh my goodness. Oh, I missed. Oh, so who died in a fire? Was that Chad Everett who died in a fire? Let's see. Then we have, oh, the Carpenters. There we go. Okay, but does anybody know who's in the picture with the Carpenters? We'll do a little trivia there. Who is in the photo with the Carpenters? We'll see who gets that one. And then we've got oh, Nancy Sinatra Jr. Okay. Bobby Sherman and oh, and Dionne Warwick. Right down here. And yep, you guys got that right. Glenn Campbell. Right there. All right. So good job. So we'll go ahead and stop there. And we'll go on to Aaron's next photo.
All right. Now I'm gonna start this off at $3. And it's gonna be a great price once you see what it is. I have a autograph photo of Alex Alex Alexa Alexandra
Alexis.
Alexa Smith. Sincerely, Alexandra. I mean, keep doing that. Alexa Smith.
Now we just have to figure out who Alexa Smith is.
Yes, and it's a postcard.
Oh, Warner Brothers Studio.
Warner Brothers Studio. Warner Brothers Pictures Incorporated. West
Yeah, she is very
Coast
pretty.
Studios, 4000 West. Burbank, California. 1 cent stamp on there. It was November 22nd.
Denise found her. Canadian-born American actress and singer. She appeared in several major Hollywood films in the 1940s and had a notable career on Broadway in the 1970s. Very nice. Yeah, she's got beautiful features. Love her eyes. I wonder what movie can we we'll have you guys see if you can find out any movie that we may have recognized her in. And she's got those earrings. We're always finding those great clip-on big button earrings, but she's got a great pair of earrings in that photo.
Yes. This was in 19. The postcard was sent in 1946.
Okay. So just after the war, and everybody's making movies and feeling good.
Dallas. Cheers. Ow. So she was in Cheers.
Mm, we need to make sure we're finding the right,
One.
yeah, the right actress who would have had movies from the 1940s.
Tough guys.
Because, you know, there are, um, I can imagine that there's quite a few who would have that. Um, hmm.
the DMV
Oh,
is
where was that? No, nope.
yeah, all the information.
Boy, I don't know if I and lots of westerns, you think. Did I go to private school? No. No, I did not. Um, okay. Lots of small roles. Okay. And we're seeing conflict with Bogart, two Mrs. Carols with Barbara Stanwyck. Okay. So she seems to have gotten around quite a bit in smaller roles. But
Yeah,
yeah, she's and I did see Auntie Christie did put in a 3. Gotcha, Auntie Christie. And yeah, and then it did seem like she did have some Broadway roles later on. That's nice. That would be a lot of fun for an actress. But yeah, she's got a great look, and that's neat that they had all those postcards. So when you went and visited the studio, you could pick it up, and she must have been there somewhere around to be able to sign it. Or do you think the postcard came signed?
it may have came signed.
Okay, but still, it is really fun to see these, you know, uh, 1940s and stuff actresses that may not have been the well-known ones, but still, you know, you got to have them in the movies. You got to have all the other parts besides just the main characters. Right. Right. And sometimes, yeah, you can get, you know, a lot a lot more exposure in these movies by playing a lot of smaller roles instead of just being the big role. All right. Well, we'll go ahead and count this down, but that's great that you guys are able to find a whole bunch of information about her. That's my mail carrier. I'll
Hmm.
be right back. You guys can look at her for a little bit longer.
Yeah, I love her hair. It's all very, very big hair in a very beautiful style. Yes. Very beautiful eyes. Very beautiful lady. You know, 1 cent.
Okay. Hey, got to pick up those packages to get them delivered to you guys. All right. So we're going to count this down unless somebody else came in that I didn't see. And we're going once, going twice, and sold. Congrats, Auntie Christy.
Congratulations, Auntie Christy.
Okay. So we've got, again, a high bid of 12. That's right. The bingo card. Everybody gets a free space when the doorbell chimes. So we've got the Jackson 5. Who knew at the time in 1971 what would become of the Jackson 5 and all of the Jacksons? Everybody knew that they were going to be very popular, though. We've got Michael and Jermaine there. And we've got Marlon and Tito and Jackie and little articles about them. Then we got toe-to-toe posters. You can send away for your favorite stars poster. Oh, and then we've got a cartoon about a girl named Joey. So, Auntie Christy, this is an ongoing offer. So I'm going through the magazine. And so it started with a $12 offer. Denise put in for $12. So if anyone else is interested, as I show more and more of the magazine, then they can put in an offer higher than 12. But this takes, I'm just using a few different turns to show it all. And so here is a little comic, a girl named Joey. Oh, there's more to the story. And you can get 16 magazine, a bag full of goodies. The sold was for the photo of Alexis Smith. Is that her name? Alexis Smith?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, gosh. Okay, now we're getting serious. Serious quiz time. All right. Can you pass David's Kiss quiz? Oh, my goodness. Can you pass it? Are you worthy? Let's see. Oh, gosh. If on a first date, you and David were sitting in a restaurant or walking down the street, and he reached out and held your hand, would this embarrass you? Oh, no. Are you going to answer yes or no? Oh. If you were sitting with David in a movie theater on a first date, and he put his arm around you and hugged you, Would you object? Yes or no? Oh my goodness. I don't know. I don't know. Is it the same questions that they ask everybody? I have a feeling. Oh, here we go. If you were riding with David in his car and he leaned over and kissed you on the cheek, just on the cheek, would you feel that this was an improper move on his part? Wow. I don't know. Was he driving at the time or were you parked? Because I gotta say, if he was driving and he did that, actually might object to that. I know. What a different world, right? Oh my gosh. Oh, here we go. When it comes to kissing goodnight, would you let David know what your attitude is? In other words, would it be fairly clear to David whether you will or will not kiss him goodnight on your first date? Wow. Could he read the body language? Would he be able to tell? I don't know. Yes, Faye was up here. I don't know where she just went. Oh, she just went right over here. Oh my goodness. Oh, and then here we go. Woo! We got the centerfold there. And the other kids. There.
They did a side.
And then, oh, now, here we go. Here's a scandal. Susan Day is going to tell all on David Cassidy.
Mm-mm.
There you go. Oh my goodness. All right. So we'll end it with the Susan Day tell all. And we'll go to Aaron for his next photo. That's right. Put that up on the ceiling. Yep. Or at least across or somewhere, within view in your room. Absolutely.
All right. I'm going to start these 2 photos for $5.
All right.
So first off, we have this lovely lady. It's about a 10 by 4. Beautiful lady with a beautiful black dress. Or, well, who knows what color it is. It's in black and white. And on the back, it's written on here. It says, I think it says Sophie as her first name, and maybe, I don't know, Locks as her last. I guess someone was trying to estimate her age, but it has here, it says age 25 through 30, and it's either 1900 or 1905.
Oh, okay. So that's what they're thinking. I get it. So they're thinking somewhere between 1900 and 1905 it was taken. She would have been that
Yeah.
age. Got it.
And then it's Kenton, Ohio. And I guess this may have been like remade, like republished photo, updated. So here's another one of her. back.
That's a really fancy dress that she's got on there.
Yes.
I know it's amazing in these photos how they were like sewn into those clothes. I mean, they all fit so tight, tight on the arms and tight around the neck and just the whole around the rib cage. Everything is so tight, like they just here, put your arm in the sleeve and then we're just going to sew it up with you in it. Just incredible. And yeah, so what was the show? Could you show the back again where it was written?
Yes. It got torn a little bit right here.
Mm.
But I think it says her name is Sophie. It says age 25 to 30. It was taken in 1900 or 1905.
Mm. Yeah, she is a very stunning woman in and in the dress. I mean, she's got a great look, but then in that dress, it's just really amazing. And it's a really pretty frame too.
Yes.
That is so pretty. So you'll get, yeah, so you get the original and the reproduction photo for
Yeah.
$5. Nice. And yeah, you're right, Robbie. They would have needed help getting their corsets on. Yeah, especially to get them as tight as they were getting those corsets. You would have to have somebody pulling on those pulling pulling on the strings or ribbons or whatever they were using. Jen would need a fainting couch. Yeah, and then if you're in, I mean, think of those poor people in, the South and, with the heat and the humidity and no air conditioning and, how many layers were they wearing and the corsets and they couldn't breathe. It's like no wonder they would get the vapors and have to go sit down for a while. It's like, good grief. you you would be constantly on the verge of fainting, I would think. It's like you can't breathe because your corset's too tight. You can't breathe because you've got so much clothing on. You can't breathe because it's 100 degrees and 100% humidity. Good heavens.
Mm-hmm.
I feel for them. That had to have been awful back in the day. There just aren't enough, like, being able to fan yourself and no deodorant, right? Not really a whole lot of bathing and not much deodorant and woo. Oh man.
Nah, it's
Yeah.
pretty covered there. There's no see through there, Jan. The Neds.
And it may be just another color of fabric, even though it's light on our end. It's hard to tell. And Patsy's in for 5. That's great, Patsy.
Then the bow on her head.
Yeah, she's got a nice, it looks like a smile. It looks like she's trying to smile without smiling too much, but she has a very pleasant resting face. All right. Well, we'll count this one down. So we're going once, going twice, and sold. That's right.
Congratulations, Patsy.
Saturday night baths, but how many people in the households were taking a bath in that water? Okay, so we are back to the magazine. We've still got Denise in for the high offer. This time, Susan Day is telling all on Danny Bottaducci. Now, if only Susan Day knew back at the time, she could have really told all about him. That's right. You want first dibs on the tub. Yeah, you do. Then you can get David Cassidy and the Partridge Family private picture book. That was available. Ooh. Enclose your $1 bill for that one. That's right. And why were babies last in the water? Hence, don't throw the baby out in the bath water. That's right. Probably because they just needed a little splash of to be clean, right? And hello, Anna, and thanks for joining us. Oh, well, here we go. We were just talking about Jack Wild when we were showing Mark Lester. Well, here is the double life of Jack Wild. So for those of you who did not see Oliver and have not seen HR Puffin Stuff, this is Jack Wild. And there, HR Puffin Stuff right there. So there we go. So yes, I was a huge fan of HR Puffin Stuff. I used to watch that all the time. I enjoyed it a lot with the magic flute. That was a great show. It was weird. Not going to lie. It was really weird.
I gotta check it out. See what I can find.
Yes, it was very strange. Oh, so here we have the continuation of David Cassidy. We did not know that he had an eye condition. And so this says that this is before he had, let's see, his eyes looked crooked, he said beforehand. This is him with his eyes corrected. So he did have some surgery on his eyes. And yes, Auntie Christy, I did reach 1,500 subscribers. So yes, Steph, I was on Tuesday night. I was on Steph's channel. Steph sells stuff by the seashore. I was on her channel. She got me like 5 more subscribers, got me really close. And then in the morning, I was with Helen and Jen on Helen's channel on Wednesday morning, and I got the last few subscribers I needed to hit 1,500. Oh yeah, and I did just put Aaron's link in again into the chat. Here, I'm going to put it in again. This time it's just going to show up as a link. But this is the link to Aaron's channel, so please click on that link and make sure that you are still subscribed to Erin's channel, because we know that YouTube will unsubscribe you at some point. Yes, Jan, Snowflake did subscribe. I am extremely honored. So yes, yes. Snowflake was a huge contributor. That is Helen's. Helen's cat is Snowflake. So yeah, that was great. So here we go, the Brady Bunch. And let's see how the Brady Bunch will spend the summer. So here's an article on each of them and how they are going to spend the summer of 1971. Let's see what else is there. Oh, well then, okay. So that is a good stopping point on that one. And, so I thought I did highlight that. I know I put it in there, but I didn't highlight it. So still accepting offers on the magazine. So it is currently at $12. But if you are interested in purchasing, next time around, I'll highlight it. Just need an offer of 13 or higher if you are interested in that. And we are going to go back to Erin.
All right. So now I have a photo, and I will be starting this off at $5. It's a photo of nurses, and I
Oh,
don't
that's a
know if,
nice photo.
huh?
That's a nice photo.
Yes. So this will be for $5, and I don't know if these two ladies are the you say the head nurses or the director. I don't even know of nurses. And then you got each nurse. They got like a little flower brooch, real, or
Maybe it's like a graduation ceremony.
yeah. I was thinking like
Because I
they
saw
just
the little
became
paper in their hands
yeah.
there.
That they became nurses, and I guess these may have been their instructors. I guess. I think. So yeah, like they had just graduated.
Yeah, they do. Well, I was going to say they look fairly young until I saw like the second one in on the side, and I thought, maybe she's not quite as young as the
Yeah.
others. But most of them have a young kind of look to them. But yes, the two in the front look a little more matronly. But I always like seeing the nurses' hats on. That must have been a pain to pin in your hair and to, with everything that you're doing and moving your head to keep that thing pinned just right. And I know we usually have like some nurses and stuff in the chats. Has anybody ever worn one of these nurses' hats to or or have you just for Halloween purposes and tried to have that stay on your head with all the walking and moving around that you're doing? And Patsy is in for 5. Oops. But they've got nice, crisp, clean uniforms. So pretty to see.
Yeah.
Oh, and Denise wore a hat, and it was horrible. Yeah, it's just gotta be so hard to keep those on your head. I mean, you guys are you're moving around so much that I would think that it would just keep like inching its way out. Oh no, your very first hat. Your dog ate it and destroyed it. Oh
Oh
no.
no.
Dogs really do eat things. Oh, I wonder what made him do that. Why he just didn't leave it, just like let it fall on the floor or whatever. Why on earth he would destroy it? That's so sad. Yeah, especially being your first one. I'm sure that was the one, you wanted to keep your first one. And yeah, Jan, we do think that this must be some kind of a graduation or something with their corsages, and then yeah, like maybe their little certificates in their hands. Yeah, it definitely has that look to it. Dog was jealous of that. I know she leaves the house and she takes that darn hat with her. And I have to stay here. So the dog was going to destroy it the first chance he got. Oh my. All right. Well, we'll go ahead and we'll count this down for Patsy. There we go. Patsy, we will count it down. And going once. Yeah, it would be really neat to know what year this was.
Oh yeah. No year though.
Going twice. And sold. Their shoes look just a little more for fashion and not for functionality. You
Yeah.
know, they don't look like they are necessarily the most comfortable shoes to wear, especially for being on your feet all day long. You think it looks like the 60s to you? Okay. Oh, is it a backdrop or a real setting? That's a good
I think
question.
it's a backdrop.
Okay. Okay. And Denise had to wear, yep, official nursing shoes. Yep, like those SAS shoes, which actually are really pretty comfortable. I did I was wearing those for a while and they were actually pretty comfortable. But they have like a surprisingly thick sole on them, which was always, it seemed like a little unnecessary for the sole to be that thick, but you know, extra cushioning. So can't be a bad thing if you've got some extra cushioning in there. Okay, so we are going back to our high offer with Denise, which is $12. So if you're interested in this magazine, it's an offer of $13 or higher. And here we go. Bobby Sherman. He is not a good guy. Ooh. You didn't buy it. Oh, the shoes? Is that what we're talking about? Oh, the mag. Okay, I'm not understanding. But while I'm waiting for a little more explanation, because you did put an offer in. Now, if you don't want to have an offer, let me know. Oh, more Susan Day. Oh, you're not being dumb. No. So Susan Day apparently likes to do a lot of talking because now she's telling all about Shirley Jones and the two little kids on the show.
Really?
Good grief. Susan Day.
So it was back then too.
Okay, here is another one you could have sent away for. Super Secret Private Lives of the Stars book. Ooh. Well, Susan Day's telling all, so I don't know if there's anything left to tell about the super secret life. I think she's kind of spilled the beans on everything there for them. Now we got, oh my goodness. All right. Here we go. Look at that family. Now I could say, does anybody know who they are? But I think you guys probably already do know. I know, Susan's Day's Loose Lips. Absolutely. That's right. It is the Osmonds. And look at Donnie and Marie right there. Holy cow. 1971. My goodness. So let's see. We've got more of the Osmonds here. And then we got, the world's grooviest pinups. They are so groovy. They are big enough to cover your bedroom wall. Woo! Does it say how big they are? No. We're not going to tell you how big, just that they're big. Okay. So I know who that is. I know who they are. I know who that is. Who is this guy? Anybody have a clue who that guy is? I have no idea.
He looked familiar, but
I'm looking down the list here of who they have. Is he that guy? Because I don't remember the Young Rebels. So, you think, Denise, you think he is Rick Eli and the Young Rebels? Yeah, I have no idea. So that is Rick Eli. Okay. Wow. I do not remember him at all. He's saying on top of the roof and made you pass out. Wow. He's got powers. Up on the roof. Okay, I'm gonna have to look that one up. I don't remember that one. Is that ringing any bells to anybody else? I don't know. Okay. So we will stop there. And we've got just a few more to go. No, I do not remember that at all.
All right. So now I have a postcard photo, and I will start this off at $5. So you have an older brother and his younger brother taking a photo. And it is a postcard, but I look like someone tried to, I guess, tape it on the back.
Yeah, it looks like it.
But
and those boys, I'm telling you, they look like they got in so much trouble right before that photo was taken.
yeah, I'm like, he's got a very wrinkly shirt. And then a look on his face like,
oh, they got in so much trouble.
But as you can see, I don't see a divide in the back. So this was before, I think it was 1905. That's
okay. Sue would not approve of the younger boy sitting there without socks and shoes on.
oh yeah.
We know how Sue feels about the feet. Yeah, if you're gonna have your photo taken, put the socks and shoes on. But he was probably not in the mood for it. Because he looks like he is a handful. Both of them do, actually. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, those are two troublemakers there. Yeah, I don't even think he's wearing pants. They probably couldn't even get the pants on that kid.
I think it's like you're saying, like it's like a dress kind of thing, or
Uh-huh. Oh my goodness. Yeah, those are two troublesome little boys. Oh, and the older one isn't wearing shoes
shoes
either.
either. Nah.
Maybe the shoes were lost. They grew up to become bank robbers. Yes. I think so. Yep, those two are capital T trouble. And there's the photo. The dog ate the shoes. Oh my goodness. So Sue, if you happen to be watching this on the replay, oh, cover your eyes. Yeah. No pants, no shoes. Good grief. Oh man. Let's see. Hi Dana. My grandma told me she used to put gowns on my dad and would set the bedpost on it so he couldn't get away while she cooked.
Wow.
That's one way of keeping an eye on him. Oh my goodness. That is funny. I know. Well, what are you supposed to do with boys and they get all that energy and they're just running around like crazy. Yeah, but you got to keep your eye on them even when you're cooking. So there you go. And the one in the white, something is wrong with him. His body has strange somethings, but proportions.
Oh, yeah. His
Does
face
he
a
have
little.
does he have arms?
Yeah, he does. There's at least one. It's right. Yeah, right there.
Yeah, he might. He might have some kind of a disability.
Yeah,
He might. But I guess they really wanted a picture of those boys, and probably getting them to stand still long enough to get a photo taken was probably took all day. Mhm. All right. Well, I don't see any takers on this photo. It is interesting. It is a very unusual photo.
yeah,
Yeah, that's an oddity. Um, yeah, too bad there isn't a way of tracking down who they are. I keep waiting, with all the with everybody submitting everything to Ancestry and stuff and all the photos and everything. I keep waiting for better like facial recognition to come out so that you could like go to Ancestry, take a photo of that face, they could search their database and try to find matching photos so you can kind of figure out who these people were. you know I just think it would be kind of interesting for that. Just going to throw that out in the universe for Ancestry to, do something with that.
yeah.
Let's see. His right leg looks shorter than the left. Hmm, I don't know. Is it just because it's up and the other one's down? I don't know. Okay, so last chance at this one before we pass. Oh, the DNA test things are not a good idea. Well,
Yeah.
what was it? Oh, hi, Lucinda. I think it was one of the American Horror Story. The When AMC had the show on. Is that what it was called? American Horror Story?
Yeah.
Something like that? Okay. One of the episode or one of the series, um I think it was like the second from the last one. But what they had done is, yeah, they had gone to like 23andMe or something, and they had gone through the database looking for very specific things with people's blood. And then they had them all come to the house. Nobody quite knew why they were getting the invite. And then it kind of came out that they had gone through the DNA records of everybody looking for some kind of specific thing, and then they found them, and then all those people were there. It's like, oh, interesting. So yeah, we got to be a little careful with those tests, right?
Hmm.
Okay, so oops, let me put this back up. So we've got a $12 offer from Denise on the magazine. And now we've got a sing-along. So we got a sing-along here. We've got this is a song by, come on. It's 4 guys, and all it says is David D. Donaldson. Okay, what's it say down here? Nope. Well, here we go. We've got them. 1971 hits. And hello, Nightmare. Then this one, let's see, who is this guy? David Yost. Dennis Yost. Okay. Now, this guy I recognize. Does anybody else recognize those dimples on that guy? Denise does. Yep. That is Kurt Russell. And then the pistol-legged mama. I don't know. I don't know that one. Does anybody remember the pistol-legged mama? And oh, so Jan are you asking me, do I have good outdoor lighting? Are you asking me that question? Oh, then we've got a little Q&A here. Again, with a whole bunch of people. I am not sure. Well, I know who one is. So here we've got Daryl Larson. Don't know him. Kaz Garris. Not sure. Don't know him. Tom and Mike. Not sure. Oh, nope. You were asking Simi. Okay, great. Then here is David Hennessy and everybody's fave. There's him. And there we go. And then the only person I really recognize is her. Marie Osmond. So let's see. So the question they were asking, because I know that there's Dark Shadow fans out here, is why did they take Dark Shadows off TV? Will I be able to see Dark Shadows again? And where can I write to Jonathan Frid, David Hennessy, and all the regulars? So then they give information, and they actually give a place where you can write to them. So interesting, right? For all of the fans. Let's see. Oh, here are the answers. Okay, for those who were with me earlier, hi, Lemmy Lemon. We had David Cassidy's Kiss Quiz. Did you know that there were actual answers? I was not expecting actual answers to those questions, but there they are. There are the answers. And then, you can get life-size, full-length posters. There, you could have sent away. There you go. For that. And then we've got Mitch Vogel. He is having a swinging summer. And oh, Barnabas passed away in 2012. Then we've got books and records. We've got 16 magazine ad right there. We've got the Cowsills. I don't remember them. Okay, and then we are coming to the end here. We get the last photos here. Oh, so we've got some movies. We've got, the Osmonds here. And we've got Bobby Sherman and David Cassidy, which pretty much with their photo looks like who's got the better butt in that one. So I'll let you guys vote for that. But we are at the end of this awesome issue. And we've got Denise. Oh, I forgot to highlight it again. I put it in here and I forgot to highlight it. Darn it. All right. So we're at last call. Last call on this one. We've got Denise at 12 for this awesome magazine. And I'm going to put in, we're going once. Going twice. And we are sold. But I thought that would be a fun little conversation. Everybody can go down memory lane with that one a bit. And so, yeah, that was a lot of fun to take a look at. And we are going to go to Aaron.
All right. This will be for $3. And it's a gentleman right here. But what's kind of got me funny about it is on the back of here it says Raymond Fraser.
Yeah.
But it's got to be 19 and he just didn't finish it. Because no way in the world you could tell me this man is 19 years old.
Oh, gosh, I hope not.
Oh, my goodness. Is it a 19 something and he just didn't finish writing it? That has got to be.
Wow, so, those were a hard first 19 years of life. Oh, my goodness.
It is like Rouse Photo Studio in Washington Boulevard. So this is gonna be for $3. Almost look like he's could be some kind of a part of the family. Say it like that.
Yeah, or an actor. He's got that, film noir kind of look, like he was in all those black and white detective movies.
Yeah.
But yeah, oh gosh, I hope he's not 19 years old. Yeah, he's got just a very classic look. Yeah, kind of a gangster look to him.
Yeah.
Looks like Martin from the Cop Show. See if anybody can remember a Martin from a Cop Show and see if we can help figure out who he looks like. Yeah, that looks like the hat he wears with all of his suits. His one lone hat.
Yeah.
But I like the little chain he's got on his tie. I like that. That's a nice little,
Oh yeah.
yeah, his little tie clip there. Not a cop show. Oh, it was Emergency. Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah, I see it now. Yeah, the other guy on Emergency. Yes, the blonder haired guy. Gotcha. Yep. Oh, what was his name? Darn, now that's going to bother me. Gotta figure out what his name was. Oops. Um,
Roy.
Somebody's going to remember that. No. Oh, yeah, the guy's, I can't pronounce his last name. Kevin. Oh, where did it just go? But yeah, I think his character name was Roy, but his real name was Kevin. Yes, she's got it. Roy DeSoto on the show, but his real name, what is that? Tai? I'm not sure how you pronounce that. Yeah, he does. He does resemble him a lot. Who knows? Maybe that's his dad. Good call, Lemmy Lemon. Good call. Yeah, that really does kind of resemble him. Okay, well, I am not seeing any interest in this gentleman. So we'll go ahead and pass on him.
All right.
Okay, so I have a couple of postcards. I'm going to show them because they are vintage. Well, one. That's interesting. So one has a really old barcode on it. Well, maybe not so old. I thought I saw somewhere where these were. Well, anyway, here they are. They're from Oklahoma. They are Native American. They are the pair of postcards. This one, I'm going to show the back real quick to show it does have a barcode. So this one does not, but it looks like it's taken, or at least it kind of looked like it was taken at the same time. I'm not sure. But it does look like they are dressed for a, traditional, traditional ceremony. On the back, it does have more information. So I'm going to get in here and I'm going to zoom in on the back here. And so it does list all of the Native American tribes in Oklahoma. And then it does say that this was, oh, it was printed in Oklahoma. So that is the first one. The second one looks like they're putting together something here. And then on the back, let's see what it says. Let's see, is used to haul. Oh, so it's like something they would pack their personal belongings on, or to move a sick or injured person. And that they keep their heritage alive through authentic tribal celebrations, arts, dramas, music, literature. And then this one has place a stamp here. So I got the pair of postcards from Oklahoma. Okay, so we will pass on those. And we'll go back to Aaron.
All right. So now I have a school photo, and you see all of the boys all on top, and the girls all on the bottom.
And
And I
what's your
guess
start price on this one? I have to go. I'll be right back, but let me get your start price.
$5.
Okay.
And that's the principal in the middle. And it's a 12x7. Is the principal looks kind of mad there. You see his face. There's no writing on the back. Nothing to give any information on it.
So you said there was nothing written on the back of that one?
No.
And what kind of time period do you guys think that this is from?
I say the 1920s.
I could see that. But the ladies all look nice, all dressed kind of similarly there.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I don't see any interest in that one. So if you are interested, let us know. Otherwise, we will pass.
All right.
Okay. So I have got a cabinet, smaller cabinet card. And we will start it at $3 because it's a little hard to see. It's a nice photo, nice full body photo of a woman. It's just, maybe it's a little overexposed, so it is just a little hard to see her. But she is standing by a table. The table in the background there. I have no idea what is in her hand. Maybe a hanky on the one, but the other one, that little darker object, I have no idea what it is. But nice table that she's standing next to. And then there are her little shoes. There is the bottom of the photo. Her dress looks like it might be like a lace. Might have a lot of lace on it. On the back, it says Daniel, is that Stuber? Stubev. Stube. I have no idea. The font is just a little too hard to read. Louisville, Kentucky, on the lower floor. That was a really big deal for these photographers, wasn't it? To be on the lower floor, not to make people climb stairs, right? To get into the buildings. I just cannot see what that is that she's got in her hand. So this photo is a little on the smaller side. It's about 4 by 2.5, but $3 for this cabinet card. And I'll get in close again. And then this is how it looks all together with the little door and curtain, the table. Okay, so $3 on that one. And we'll pass on it. And we'll go back to Aaron.
Okay. Question. Gladys Hayes. Do you know if she's famous at all?
I don't know. Let's see her. Maybe we'll know from looking at her.
I'm gonna start this off at $3.
She
And
doesn't look familiar.
okay.
But why do you how about this? We'll figure out why you think we might know who she is.
Well, I don't know. On the back of it, it says Gladys Hayes, and
Oh, okay.
she looked like she could be somewhat an actress or something like that.
I could see that. Not that I know of, but I certainly do not know everybody out there. Like the other one who was an actress. I really didn't know who she was either. So
Yeah,
that was a lot of fun that everybody was able to find information about her. So that was really nice.
yeah.
But no, I am not quite sure if we would know who she is. Um, and maybe Lemmy Lemon. It is possible. And what is her first name?
Gladys.
Gladys. Okay. Hmm.
Nice smile.
Yeah, she does have a nice smile, and she has a nice blouse on also.
Yes, I think she does. Kind of like kind of like an eye pattern. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looks really nice on her. Hmm.
Oh, okay.
Is she wearing? Yeah, it's hard to tell what the pattern is. Part of it does almost look like a cowhide vest that like you'd see that like in the 50s and stuff, when the that Western look was in. But yeah, it kind of looks like a cowhide, but I really I'm drawn to like the collar, the light with the dark piping. I really like that look. But yeah, I see her kind of maybe wearing a cowhide vest. Good call.
Mhm.
And maybe she's just from um a part of the country where that was a big fashion statement then. But yeah, nice photo, interesting. Not sure if we should know who she is or not, but she's still a very attractive woman. But I don't see any takers for her.
All right.
And so I think, yeah, we will pass on her. And then I've got just one more photo. So I'll do my photo. We'll let you do another photo. But then I think that will do it. So I have got oops, let me get me up here. There we go. I have got a really cute baby photo. We're going to start this one at $3. And this is a postcard also. But look at this cutie. Now, should he be sitting on the stool all by himself like that? Probably not.
Huh.
It's like, whatever you do, baby, don't move. So I'm going to show the back real quick. This is a postcard.
Undivided.
And then here is that baby. Oh, yeah. That does not look good.
Mhm.
He looks like he can barely sit up by himself, but he is wearing at least little socks. Maybe those are little shoes too. So he's got that covered. And a nice stool. But yeah, there he is, little baby. They just love to just, put them on stools and chairs and stuff and just go, okay, quick, take the photo before he moves. I'm hoping there are people like right on the sides ready to catch him just in case. But $3 for the little postcard of the baby. And it's hard to tell, boy or girl. It is just a little hard to tell which one, but really cute little baby. All right. So we will pass on that. And we're going to go to Aaron for one more photo.
All right. Here, we just got a big gathering for a picture. You can read for $5.
Oh, here come the bankers.
Yes. And then this guy right here in the front is very tall
Yes,
compared to everybody
is.
else.
Good call.
Because there's
Wow.
people on the back who are standing on the step, and he's
The
either just
same
as tall
height.
as they are or a little bit high, taller than they are.
Yeah. And the guys next to him come up to his shoulders.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, he is super tall. That is a fun photo. But yeah, they've got a banker's look to them if anybody does. Oh. Let's see. Oh, I was going to say they're all wearing bow ties, but they're not. There's a couple of them
Oh yeah.
that are
Yeah.
just wearing regular ties, not the bow ties.
Yeah, it's only
Looks like a law firm. There you go.
only like two of them. That one and him. Maybe they're the supervisors. You know.
Yeah, they definitely are wearing the dark suits and white shirts. Oh, nope. See, they're not. One guy does not have a dark suit on.
Oh yeah.
Ooh. Well, actually, two of them don't. One in the front
Oh yeah, one right
and
here.
the one in the third row. Yeah, they've got lighter suits on. I know. I think, Sherry, maybe they wanted to show off how tall he was. Maybe that was the point of that one. Wear a bow tie for a photo. Nope. Wear a dark suit. Nope. There's always got to be that one guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's an interesting one. But that gentleman in the middle who is super tall, yeah, he really does stand out.
Mm-hmm.
That is kind of crazy how tall he is. I would think back in the day that this was taken, he probably would have had his suits custom made. I don't know if there was a big and tall shop back then
Yeah.
that would have been able to accommodate how tall he is. And how big is that photo?
Um.
Oh, that's like an 8 by 10. That looks like an 8 by 10 or so.
Yeah.
Nice. And what a fancy building they're in front of too. It's true, isn't it, that the two guys next to him are a little shorter than the other guys, at least in that front row? And it
Yeah.
does look like they found the two shortest guys to put next to the tall guy
Yeah.
just to make it look like he was that much bigger, right? Oh, oh gosh, Kathy, I have a feeling he's a lot taller than 6'1" or 6'2". How tall do you think he is, Aaron?
Um.
I mean, do you think he's like
Uh,
six
six
five?
five. Yeah, 6'5" or so.
Yeah, I think he is extraordinarily tall.
Robert Blake.
That the guy in the light suit looks like Robert Blake.
Right here.
I think so. Yeah, I think that's the one that she's pointing to. Hmm. Okay, guys, if anyone is interested, let us know. Otherwise, we will pass on this one. Let's see. Oh, Sherry's dad was 6'6", and he looks bigger.
Hmm. I I gotta. You know what? Talking about that, I get now. Then you make me want to find a photo of like those guys. I think who'd be like 7 foot tall and
Mhm. Yeah, a couple of basketball players and see how they kind of kind of go up. Now
yeah,
the two guys on the side of him, yeah, I would think that they might be, maybe like 5'4", 5'3", 5'4" or so, because the
yeah.
other guys can't be that much shorter than like say an average of like 5'9" or so. Hello, Delbert.
Hello, Delbert.
So, Delbert, we're looking at the gentleman in the middle, front row middle of this photo, who is extraordinarily tall.
Yes.
Hmm. You had an uncle that was 6'6" and a cousin 6'8". Wow,
Woo.
Kathy, you've got some tall genes
Yeah.
in your family. Holy cow, that is very tall. Well, see, I thought bankers too, but then I think it was Denise who said lawyers, and I thought, oh, could be lawyers. Yes. Well, Delbert, we are doing our best. You know, we are without Sue Spiezio tonight because she is having festivities at her daughter's recreation of the wedding. They're getting married again. They're doing it all over again because unfortunately, no one was really there for the wedding the first time because it was during the lockdown. She was married 2 years ago. So, because she was married 2 years ago and nobody was there, they wanted to, now that things are a little better, to redo the wedding. So, that is where Sue and Thomas are. They are in I can't remember the hotel, darn it. It's by one of the airports in New York. It's the whole thing is done. It's a new hotel, but it was done to look like the 1960s.
Is it JFK? Or
I
I
can't
think.
remember if it's JFK or LaGuardia.
Okay, yeah, because there's only two of them, right?
I can't remember. I thought it was one of them. Maybe it's Newark. I don't know. Maybe they're just going to New Jersey. I don't know. They're in New Jersey. Maybe they're just going to Newark. I can't remember which one, but there's a new hotel by an airport, maybe New York, maybe New Jersey, that's done to look like the 1960s. And that is where they're staying. That's where the wedding's going to be, the reception, all of the fun for this weekend. So that is where they're off to. I think that Sue will be back next week to tell us all about it. And you think it's JFK? Very possible. There's a lot of hotels around JFK, so that wouldn't surprise me at all. I think she'll be back before she goes on her cruise. So that's what I'm thinking in my mind anyway. Although I don't do very good when people just tell me this weekend and then that weekend without getting like dates and stuff. So I know, wouldn't you like to be a fly on the wall? Absolutely. So if you do follow Sue on Instagram, she has not posted anything, but I'm hoping that she will. I'm going to put the link in um, to her Instagram. So if you haven't yet had a chance to follow her, click on it. We may get some photos this weekend. I'm hoping might be easier for her after the events and everything are done. If she's going to post photos, might be easier then. But that is the link to her Instagram. So fingers crossed that she does over the weekend post a couple of photos from the event, because we'd all like to see the photos.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, so what is the design above the doorway? That's a good question.
Um.
It does just kind of look like standard building.
Yeah.
No help in identifying, if they're accountants, a law firm, bankers, what this group of guys.
Yeah. It just says
They're
206 in front of
smiling
the
though.
door.
They're happy guys. They're smiling.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, her daughter is going to be a beautiful bride. So I'm hoping she gets some photos, or I'm hoping that they have like photos taken that they can then send to Sue so she can post them on Instagram. But I'm sure over either the weekend, the upcoming weeks, I'm sure we're going to get photos from the wedding, whether Sue's able to take them or someone else takes them and sends them to Sue. But yeah, I have a feeling we're going to get some photos. All right. Last call on the picture here. Last call. And we will pass on that.
All right.
And let's see. I'm going to get me up on the screen. So, Aaron, why don't you once again let everyone know what sales you have upcoming?
Um, Tomorrow, me and Sabrina, Simon Says Let's Make a Deal. We'll be having a show tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern. And Sabrina told me she has lots of beautiful ephemera to bring. And you
Oh,
know I'm
nice.
the ephemera guy. So if y'all are ephemera lovers, please, you would not be disappointed in the stuff we will be bringing Saturday. You would love the show.
Great.
Even if we got a few other things. If you enjoy other things too, I'm gonna bring a few other items that are
Any brooches?
that not tomorrow.
No brooches.
I'm
Oh,
still
wow.
waiting, but hopefully, if it depends, if I can get my package.
Okay.
But hopefully, the next Saturday, I should be having some brooches.
Okay. Well, that's good. And so Saturday, um, oh, I forgot. I've got a Sunday sale. Darn it. I forgot to mention. Okay. So Saturday night, 10 p.m. And hi, Cheryl. So I will be having Jan Antiques from Karen. We're going to be doing speed selling. Yes, late night speed selling, trying to get through as many of Jan's items as possible. So yeah, things are going to go fast. Get a cup of coffee, get a Red Bull, get some kind of energy drink, whatever does it. Stay awake and join us. She's going to have some amazing things because these are going to be all of the kind of breakables and stuff that she doesn't want to move from her mom's house up to the new house. So she wants to sell them and ship them out of her mom's house and not bring them up. So it's going to be some really, really good stuff. Sunday, I keep forgetting. Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern. I am going to be doing a sale with Stephanie Thrifting Adventures. It's the Washington State gals, doing a sale together. So 3 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to be on Stephanie's channel. And then on Monday, I'm going to be doing my weekly sale with Janides. We're going to be on her channel this time. So be sure and be subscribed to Jen so that you can join us for that sale. And then on Wednesday, it's going to be a double header. I'm going to be on Helen's channel at 11 a.m. Eastern with Janides. And then both of them are going to be on my channel at 4 p.m. Eastern for a sale. Cheryl, yes, we do start at 7 p.m. for this sale. So yeah, unfortunately, yeah, we are just kind of wrapping this one up. um, uh, but you can watch on the replay. You can do it fast. You can kind of skim through. I was showing mostly a magazine until the very end where I had a few. Erin still has some awesome photos available for sale. And yes, I am busy. Yep.
Very.
Yep. Well, you know, that is the life of a reseller. Busy, busy, busy. And that's just how it goes. But good use of my time, that's always important. And I love hanging out with everyone. And hi, Steph.
It's, uh,
But yeah, so pretty much we are yeah, just about done. But thank you guys for joining us. We had a lot of fun. If you missed it earlier, Aaron did a little skit, so you might want to go back and watch Aaron's little skit.
Yes.
He actually did me and Sue pretty spot on. So, so
Not
yeah,
my best.
that was a lot of fun. And yeah, just thanks guys for coming and hanging out with us. Now, I think Sue will be back next week, but then we'll be having I think 2 weeks without Sue. So yeah, we'll have to see what's going on. But if anyone would like to join us, I know that Jan from Antiques from Karen was, if the house hadn't sold, she would have been on joining us and having fun. But she's at crunch time now trying to clean out that house. So I'm not going to say, hey, do you want to come? Because no, she's got too much to do. But if anyone else is interested in coming and joining us and hanging out, and even if you don't have photos to sell, you just want to come and chat about the photos, hey, let me know. Because yeah, we like hanging out with people.
Yes.
Aaron hangs out with a lot of people every week. But yeah, let me know if you're interested, because we'll see what's going on with everyone and their schedules and all that good stuff. But other than that, yeah, thank you. And we'll go ahead and we'll say goodnight. Have a great weekend. Don't forget to join us both tomorrow. And with that, let me get my cursor over here to the end. So thank you guys so much for joining us. Everyone take care. And yeah, we'll be seeing you in the chats. Bye, everyone.
See y'all.
There they are.
Bye.